Yo guys, what is up? We are against Philadelphia 76ers. Sila number 1 seed sa Eastern Conference. And sa Western, tayong Pelicans ang number 1. Tingnan natin. Okay, home court. Yes. Number 1 seed versus number 1 seed ng Labanan. East versus West. Okay, ito pala ang pagbalik natin
Obviously,
dito
this
kasi
is
yung
the
last
type of
natin
game the
ay
fans
sa
really
yung
get up
college
for. So do we,
days ni
and the players as well.
Yeah, we all can't wait. These are the types of games you mentally circle on the calendar, and it's a test for the teams to see how championship ready they might be.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Philadelphia 76ers. Thybulle and Harris
James
at the
Harden
3 and the 4.
natin.
James Harden out there with Tyrese Maxey. And it's Embiid in at the 5. So it's the Pelicans now. The Sixers getting their last shot to go. Here's McCollum. Ooh, pops the J after a cagey pass fake.
Not only a perimeter player, McCollum can go inside.
And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
Harden finds Harris. Back to Harden. And the shot is good. Harris making the play. Harden's got his second basket of the night.
I'll tell you what, a lot can be said about the contract Harden took to stay in Philly. He took less than what he commanded to help the team sign depth and rotation players. A very big gesture from Harden, showing just how much he wants to win in Philly.
Remarkable speed in transition from Harden, sprinting ahead of everybody, putting himself in a great spot there.
Kaya pala sila number 1 sa ano?
MP against Harden. Mendoza gets the bucket. And Philadelphia has possession. Defeated by Washington in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
I really think that L has to fall on their defense, or a lack thereof. Just not enough focus at that end of the floor.
Yeah, and that's really inexcusable. I mean, there's just no way that you can justify that. When you don't put the work in on defense, you're going to end up on the losing end.
Pass to Williamson. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
You know, coach gets mad when Williamson gets hit and there's no whistle, and it happens a lot. And few players are as electric as Zion. The speed and power he plays with, something you see once every few decades.
Now here's Harden. Left side, Maxey. Back to Harden. Fires the 3. The rebound by MP. And the blend of speed and power, as you said, Grant, Zion is unmatched.
He's a rhino with a jetpack. And on defense, when you see him coming in the open floor, you don't want to get in his way. The explosiveness in the paint is really what makes him so efficient.
Now here's Valanciunas, averaging around 6 a game. McCollum finds MP. This one for 3. And it's McCollum. That time on the assist by MP. McCollum's got 5 now.
Hindi ko pinipilit pumasok kasi hindi natin kaya eh. Baka mapayangan naman tayo kay Harden.
McCollum against Thybulle. Here's Harden. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Give him 8.
That's 4 connections and 5 tries now for him in what's been a great first quarter.
Outside Ingram. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Harden with it, and it's Ingram picking him up. To the middle. Here's Maxey. And he makes it on the layup.
And you know, the unselfish attitude Harden has helps his team. Awesome at moving the ball.
Pass to Ingram.
Here's
McCollum. That one's good on the sweet setup by Ingram.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Thybulle. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Rebounded by New Orleans. They want to keep rolling here following a win against Minnesota.
They were lights out from beyond the arc, and they spaced the floor beautifully in that one.
There's all kind of talk in the game today about stretching the floor, because when you do that, everything else just becomes a little easier.
Thibault on the wing. McCollum defends.
Okay.
Thibault on the wing.
Laki ng katapat ni Cole.
Outside Maxey. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Zion to the rescue.
Zion Williamson.
And the improvement of Tyrese Maxey's three-point shot from his first season to second year, just unprecedented. He improved by over 12% with a huge increase in attempts as well.
And he knocks down the first one.
Bangko. Ang scorer is namang ang Philadelphia.
Pass to Mendoza. And the layup is good off the glass. MP's got his second bucket on the night. And for a player with the speed and quickness of Maxey, leveling up that three-point shot changes everything for him.
Oh, so true, BA. It becomes pick your poison with them. And it put him in a conversation last year for most improved player.
Taking a look at the 76ers. Harris and Embiid are playing up front. Maxey out there with James Harden. And it's Thibault in at the three, small forward.
Para sa inyo, papainit na si
You have to like the composure that MP had to get that finish inside.
The Sixers trailing.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Timberwolves was a man on a mission. He scored 20 points and made a good number of free throws as well. Riding the wave of momentum, this team has been feeding off of his energy. Let's see how long the winning streak continues, guys.
Yeah, spot on, Allie. He was aggressive in that game. Really took initiative.
He really made an impact, and he'll be looking to repeat that kind of performance again tonight.
Yeah, I agree. They really need him. I mean, they need his energy, and they need his talent on the floor.
Embiid finds Maxey. And there it is for him. Maxey's got 10 points.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Here's Mendoza.
Wala.
And it's Harris with the rebound. The 76ers have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second.
Naku po.
Maxey against McCollum. And it's Maxey missing.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Williamson passes to
Ay, sayang, di ako
Valanciunas.
napasahan.
Here's Mendoza. Count that one. Give him 8.
I don't think there's any question the Sixers made the biggest trade of last season, sending a huge package to the Nets and getting James Harden in return.
Now here's Harden. He's coming off a 19-point game against Washington.
Wala. Pasabot, Brady. Libre kasi.
And they double up Williamson. Mendoza misses the layup. And Clark in that Philly-Brooklyn trade. There were 5 players and 2 first-round draft picks involved.
And BA, they were big-time players Philly gave up. Simmons, Drummond, Seth Curry. But when you're playing for a title and you can add James Harden, I think you got to take that chance.
One team gains momentum, then the other storms back.
Hey, if this is any indication of how the game is going to go, we're in for a treat.
The 76ers have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Embiid inside. Valanciunas on him.
Pa nakikitang gumagalaw si Embiid
Outside Maxey. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
New Orleans calls timeout. And now that they... And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Sixers ahead. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession.
CJ.
Without question, Tyrese Maxey displaying all his skills today.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
Well, you know what, guys, my question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
Zion and Valanciunas playing up front. MP is out there with Brandon Ingram. And it's McCollum at the 3. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Grant, we always talk about great footwork for post players, but how about perimeter players?
You know, I'm glad you brought that up, B.A. Great perimeter players have elite footwork. The footwork helps to create the opportunity to score. Whether that's shooting a 3 off the dribble or even a post-up. Great, elite, fantastic, iconic guards who could do it all have superior footwork. Believe that.
Back to Maxey. Pass to Thibault. 6 on the shot clock. The 3 is up. James Harden, and that's good. Harden's got 14 points for the game.
Well, that's what James Harden does. He scores the basketball as well as anybody, doing what he does best.
McCollum finds Ingram. Here's Valanciunas. Here's Mendoza. Rebounded by James Harden.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Philadelphia's gone 4 of 5 from outside the arc in this one. MP against Harden. A shot from the mid-range. Pelicans cleared away. At the conclusion of this one, they're off to Memphis, where they'll face the Grizzlies. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, Brian. James Harden, with plenty of confidence, said not to brag or anything, but I'm really good at this game. I'm unselfish. I play the right way. I don't try to do anything I can't do or that doesn't benefit our team. And that mindset keeps me in a good place. Yeah?
Very self-assured, Allie. Thank you.
You know, one of the things I think that makes MP so fun to watch is how much fun he's having out there. You can tell the thrill of the game never gets old for this guy.
So it's the Pelicans now. They trail by 1.
Good, solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
Outside Harden. Into the lane. Over MP. And it's Harden again missing. The Pelicans have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. And when Pelicans fans watch what Ingram has become, it takes the sting out of the Anthony Davis trade.
Yeah, I mean, Ingram has grown into a full-fledged star in New Orleans. I mean, he's a centerpiece for the franchise going forward. Now, looking back, it seems like it was a win-win trade for both teams.
And there's Embiid. That one's good. And the assist from Maxey. Embiid's got 4 points now in the quarter. MP, the pass to McCollum. And another one falls for New Orleans.
Can't sleep on McCollum. Not even for a second, because that's when he strikes.
Harden against MP. McCollum with the steal. Here's Williamson. Oh, Williamson throws it down.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
Whoa, a drive like that is the kind of play that can shift the entire outcome of a close game like this one.
Clock at 6. Poke loose. The shot. Harris misses.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
Yeah, bottom line for this Pelican squad, they need to get better on the defensive end. They may have to get more 3-and-D type of guys on this roster.
And the Pelican...
Ay, nakabanggo tayo. Fourth quarter, buddy.
Pelicans shooting about 70% from the floor. Hard to do better than that. And the 76ers, looking at who they've got. Thibault and Harris at the 3 and the 4. Tyrese Maxey is out there with James Harden. And it's Embiid in at the 5. Right wing. For 3, Maxey. Williams grabs the board.
Hindi ko na alam ba't ganun naman natin.
What has been holding them back?
Well, BA, it's definitely not the offense, especially with the healthy Zion. If they can find a way to have greater consistency on the defensive end, then they can take a big step as a franchise. And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G slam cam.
Embiid, what a show of force right there, going hard at the rim for the dunk.
Pass to Ingram.
Ito, himala, pilisana ka ni Ingram.
MP against Maxey. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And here's Harris. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That's on Jonas Valanciunas.
You know, you can't get overly physical with Harris because once you do, he turns it against you and uses it for his good.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
There's a lot to like about Tobias Harris, his comportment, his versatility. He's adaptable. I think that stands out as well. I mean, he's had to play a lot of roles on different teams, and he's done them all at a high level.
Now here's Ingram. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots over Thibault.
Dalawa na kami nang bumantay sa inong boy.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Back to Harris.
Embiid, di masyadong pumarma ngayon at puro post dunk lang. Pag libre.
Pass to Harden. Beyond the arc. No good on the shot.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this week. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Mendoza gets the bucket. Well, with Harris, he's willing to sacrifice a larger role for the betterment of his team, Clark.
Yeah, I think that speaks to his desire to play winning basketball, to play the game the right way, to play to his strengths and not try to do more than he can. Whether he's looked at as a primary scoring option or simply being a spot-up shooter or one of 3 options, Harris has that disposition that says, I'll do whatever it takes.
Outside Maxey. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Harris on the wing, covered by Williamson. 5 to shoot. Here's Maxey. The Sixers again can't hit. Now the Pelicans in transition. And there's the lob. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
And, you know, he's slight of build, lanky and long and athletic, but he still finishes through contact. And he's not afraid to go in there and take the hit either.
Now here's Harden. 1:50 left to play in the fourth. High arcing shot. And no good. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. MP, the pass to Valanciunas. And Williamson throws it down.
Oh, the motor of Williamson is special. Awesome at staying engaged and hitting the offensive glass.
Outside Thibault. Back to Harden. Can they get it? And Harden with the slam.
Yeah, their fingerprints all over this matchup tonight. Just an impressive victory for the Pelicans.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And they're getting ready to notch their 33rd win of the year.
And with this one all but in the record books, They set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings
Kumalon
between
sila
these
dun, no?
teams.
It sure is. It's just the two gamers since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach
Libre.
right into game 2.
Pasukin
They had
natin.
tonight.
And what a huge performance it was for
Hindi.
CJ
Post
McCollum.
dunk.
It's hard to think of a part of the game where he didn't play a major role. Mentally, physically. I mean, he showed us what he's capable of when he's feeling his best.
Here's Williamson, following the score by Philadelphia. Well, whenever you bring up the 76ers, you instantly think of Joel Embiid.
Oh, no question. He's the face of this franchise. Embiid is as good as anyone in the league. Off the floor, Joel is willing to take the blame when things don't go right. That's who you want as a leader.
Hernan Gomez is checked in for Valanciunas. Pass to Milton.
Foul.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Everyone in the
wag mo,
building
wag mo.
saw the obvious contact.
Tapos na.
And so it's the Pelicans taking care of business in this one, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Ali LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching, and
Thank
we'll
you for
see you next
watching.
time.
See you next time. So, ayun na lang. Hanggang dito muna tayo. Siguro next episode, kala Jamoran. Okay, Jordan. Tingnan natin. Ilan muna.